Hello, everyone. Welcome to race number 7 of the Diecast Racing Truck Series. Here today on Easter, we're here at Bristol. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. On pole today is last week's first-time winner, Jordan Anderson, and to his outside, it's Raja. Row 2, Gio and Grant. Row 3, Daniel Hemrick and Corey Heim. Row 4, Andres Perez and Tyler Ankrum. And rounding out your top 10, we got Chandler and Ben Rhodes. Here's where everyone else will start today. We have 20 trucks today for the first time ever, as we have a driver making his Truck Series debut today. It's Connor Mozak in the 77 for Spire. So let's take a look at your race facts for today. 20 laps here at Bristol. Stage 1 ends at lap 5, Stage 2 ends at lap 10, and Stage 3 obviously ends at lap 20. Here we go. We're Easter trucking at the last great Coliseum. Jesus. We're underway at Bristol. Trouble! Around goes Jordan Anderson. 0 to hero already. Hero to 0 already. And this is going to take out a bunch of them here at Bristol. Raja's in the wall. Hemrick's in it. Heim. Ben Rhodes is destroyed. Ankrum runs over the back of the 51. We got the big one on lap 1 here at Bristol. Ben Rhodes, Matt Mills, Tony, Ty Majeski, a bunch of trucks destroyed here in turn 4. And it all started when Anderson got turned up the track in turn 3, and a bunch of people have been taken out here in the big one at Bristol. And I mean, my goodness. That is a very unfortunate incident. And that takes out a lot of trucks, including last week's winner and point leader, Jordan Anderson. Man, how many cars did that take out? Do we have even 10 trucks left? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trucks are laying over there. That's half the field is already out on lap 1. I mean, my goodness. That's a massive one. But yeah, that all started because Jordan Anderson moved up the track, and then he turned right across Raja's nose, and there he went. Yep, there they all went. They went wrecking already, and everybody just piled in. So we're going to have a one-lap shootout for the Stage 1 victory. Let's take a reset into what we have. Andres Perez leads. Chandler Smith is second. Dawson Sutton's third. Jake Garcia's fourth. Connor Mozak is already in the top 5 on debut. Wow. How quickly things can change. Caden Honeycutt is 6th. Grant Empfinger 7th. Gio Ruggiero 8th. Stuart Friesen 9th. Lane Riggs 10th. And Matt Crafton is 11th on track. Let's get your finishing results for this massive big one. Ty Majeski's rough season continues. Big time sophomore slump for Ty. He'll finish 20th and dead last. 19th, was Tony Breidinger. She's been hit or miss this season. And unfortunately today it was a miss. a big one at that. Ben Rhodes, 18th. He has also had a pretty down season. No top fives yet for Ben Rhodes, where at least already at this time he had some wins. So, Rhodes might not be a factor this season. Matt Mills. Besides his win at Martinsville, he's been awful. 17th for him. Rajah Caruth, who had been red hot after a slow start, got a win at Vegas, and then has been in the top 10 ever since. Well, today, unfortunately, that streak comes to an end at 4 races. He'll finish in the 16th position. 15th is Daniel Hemrick, the former Xfinity champ. He also has been very hit or miss this season, and just like Breininger, he strikes out and misses. 15th for Hemrick. 14th is Tyler Ankrum, who after the first 3 races, which included a win at Atlanta, he has been pretty bad. 2 last place finishes at Homestead and Martinsville, and then a top 10 at Kansas last week, but this week, early wreck. He'll finish 14th. Last week's winner, and the points leader, Jordan Anderson, had a really great season. Unfortunately, it'll take another blemish today, 13th for the 3 team. And then Corey Heim, who also has had a rough sophomore season, has had a really rough Truck Series career, to be fair. That's another bad result, a 12th place finish for the 51. Here we go. Going to be a 1-lap shootout for the stage. Andres Perez, Chandler Smith lead the field. Back to green. We're underway at Bristol again. Dawson Sutton makes a 3 wide up the middle. Here comes Mozak to help out his teammate, it looks like. And we're going to be side by side for the lead. And it's going to go to Perez. Perez in the lead. Mozak clears into second place. What a run this is going for Connor Mozak. Connor Mozak is having an unbelievable run. Here he is in the second spot. Can he get the stage? Oh, Honeycutt and Grant get sideways. That'll shuffle out Crafton. The 7 and the 77 get shuffled out. And to the lead goes Friesen. What can Friesen do? He's going up the track to try and block Sutton. Here comes Enfinger. Grant takes the lead. Here they come for the stage. Lane Riggs looking to make a late charge. To the line, it'll be Grant Enfinger. Well, Grant Enfinger takes stage 1 with Caden Honeycutt in second and Lane Riggs in third. 4th place. Looks like it's going to be Mozak. And it's not. It's Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith gets 4th. Good start for the front row, boys. Mozak 5th. Garcia gets 6th. 7th for Perez. 8th for Gio. 9th for Crafton. Friesen gets 10th. So it's Dawson Sutton, unfortunately, is the only one who doesn't get any stage points. So now let's get those results. For the stage done, Grant, Honeycutt, Lane, Chandler, Mozak, 13 Garcia, Perez, Gio, Crafton, Friesen. All right, here we go. Lap 6 of 20. Stage 2 underway at Bristol. Contact between teammates. Riggs and Smith get really sideways. And to the lead goes the 23. Side by side for second between the front row boys of Riggs on the bottom and Smith on the top. Big push to the bottom line. Enfinger goes to the lead. Riggs clears in the second. Crafton clears in the third. Sutton clears in the fourth. And Gio clears in the fifth. The top 5 all clear at the outside line. Matt Crafton goes to the high side. Lane Riggs to the inside. No help for the 34. Crafton goes too far up. He'll get a push from his teammate, Jake Garcia. Sutton gets shuffled to the top. Stuart Friesen goes to the outside. We begin lap 7. Here comes Gio looking for the lead. 3 wide up the middle. Chandler Smith trying to make something happen. He'll get a push from Matt Crafton. Gio to the outside trying to make it 3 wide. He's got Dawson behind him. And then Garcia will help. But it's still all Grant Enfinger at the moment with Honeycutt clear in the second and looking to bump the 23 out of the way. He might do so. They might go side by side for the lead going into turn 3. Enfinger and Honeycutt really sideways. Gio moves up the track. He goes into the wall. Dawson moves up the track. He's also in the wall. And the middle line gets shuffled out again. Friesen's going to have to help the outside. Still Enfinger, Honeycutt, Smith, Riggs, Sutton now your top 5 as we begin lap 8. Riggs gets shuffled. So does Mozak. Here comes Honeycutt to the outside for the lead. But Enfinger will take it right back. Smith in the second. Perez in the third. They're all clear of Honeycutt now as Chandler looks to the inside of Grant. Nothing doing. There's 11 trucks for 10 stage point spots. You want stage points. This is a big time now. The points leader's out of the race. You need the points. Stuart Friesen knows that, but he's not getting any help. Yeah, Stuart Friesen's in trouble. He's the only Toyota on the track. So he's going to need a lot of luck. Matt Crafton goes to the outside. Here comes Dawson to the inside. That'll shuffle out Mozak. Look at Perez looking for the lead. He's looking to go high. And now the front row motorsport teammates of Chandler Smith and Lane Riggs will link up as we head to lap 9 in the wall. Dawson Sutton and Caden Honeycutt. Perez looks to the outside for the lead. He's got it for a second, but can he hold it? Grant goes all the way to the outside, and he'll lose the lead finally. Gio to the front. And look at Connor Mozak. Mozak immediately to the inside, looking for the lead. He's sideways. Can he save it? The answer is yes. Side by side for the lead, Gio and Mozak. What a story this could be if Connor Mozak could win a stage. In his debut race, we could be seeing a birth of a superstar. Final lap of the stage. Honeycutt makes it 3 wide. And Connor Mozak goes to the front. Grant Enfinger goes to the middle line to help out, to push Dawson Sutton down. Jake Garcia gets shuffled out. Chandler Smith looks for the lead and he's got it. Front row motorsports. Making things happen. Oh, Sutton looks for the lead. He's got it. Final lap of the stage. Sutton leads. Here's Enfinger again, looking to the inside. Enfinger looks for the lead with help from Jake Garcia. And we're going to go 3 by 3. Enfinger, Garcia. That's your top 2. Jake looks to the outside of Enfinger. Enfinger blocks him off perfectly. Looking for the stage. Here comes Chandler Smith. He's got a run. Chandler Smith goes to the lead. Mozak dives to the inside. He'll be shuffled out, as well as Perez. Here they come for the stage. Enfinger's got it right now. Garcia's in second. Crafton gets shuffled out. Lane Riggs is up the middle. Here they come for stage 2. Contact between Honeycutt and Riggs. Here comes Chandler Smith. Side by side at the line. It's going to be Chandler Smith. Using the chrome horn. How did they not wreck? As Honeycutt, Riggs made contact. And it got to Enfinger. And they made contact and allowed Chandler Smith to sneak by and take the stage. Oh, unbelievable finish. So Chandler Smith wins stage 2. Caden Honeycutt gets second. Third for Grant. Fourth for Dawson. Lane gets fifth. Garcia sixth. Mozak seventh. What a race he's having. Gio eighth. Friesen ninth. And Perez gets 10th. Matt Crafton will not get stage points this stage. So not good for the Thor Sport driver. So, let's see. All right, 38, 45, 23, 2, 34, 13, 77, 17, 16, and 7. All right, here we go. Stage 3 at Bristol, the last great Coliseum. Here we go. We're underway. Stage 3 at Bristol. Chandler's got the lead. 3 wide to his outside. Look at Enfinger trying to go up the middle. The 38 blocks perfectly. Connor Mozak got shuffled. Jake Garcia up the middle. 3 wide for third between Garcia, Honeycutt, and Riggs. Sutton gets shuffled. Grant Enfinger goes to the outside of Chandler Smith for the lead. And he's going to get the lead right there. Garcia goes 3 wide, so Chandler will actually make it side by side as Perez makes contact with Riggs. And Smith goes to the front. Side by side behind. Sutton shuffles out Gio. Grant gets shuffled out. Here's Mozak up the middle. But still the 38 of Smith in the lead. But look at the 16. Stuart Friesen all the way up there in second. He has no Toyota teammate. He's the only Toyota on track. And here he is, looking to try and get things done for Shig. Yes, indeed, the owner of that team, Shihigi Hattori, passed away earlier this month. They're trying to win it for him. Mozak looking for the lead, and he's going to the inside. They're going to make contact. Him and Chandler make contact. Friesen's going to go around. Friesen goes around. Garcia's in it. Matt Crafton is destroyed. We're going to have another caution. And the rookie Connor Mozak is involved, but Crafton tipped the 16 around, and the 13 of Garcia had nowhere to go. And this is going to take out a bunch of people. Oh, man, Crafton and Perez go around. Man, that is very unfortunate. Perez goes around. Crafton has damage. Looked like they saved it. But Jake Garcia and Stuart Friesen definitely got the worst of it. Dawson Sutton goes spinning. And then same with Gio. And Grant Enfinger. But the 13 and the 16 definitely got the worst of it. And they're both destroyed. So Friesen will finish 11th and Garcia will finish 10th. But the 4 trucks that got by it without suffering any damage were Connor Mozak, Chandler Smith, Caden Honeycutt, and Lane Riggs. So, we have 9 trucks remaining. About 5 laps to go. As we'll update the results with Friesen coming home in 11th and Garcia coming home in 10th. And wouldn't it be a story if Connor Mozak on debut wins his first ever race? He's got Chandler Smith to his outside, another rookie looking for his first win. Caden Honeycutt, another rookie looking for his first win. And you got Lane Riggs, the only not rookie, looking for his second career win. And then the 7 of Andres Perez and Dawson Sutton, 2 more rookies looking for their first win, as well as Gio Ruggiero. And then Grant Enfinger and Matt Crafton, the experienced vets, looking for another win in their storied Truck Series careers. So there's only 3 drivers now in the field who have never won a race after Garcia and Friesen, both race winners, got taken out. Here we go. Green flag, got 15 to 20. Mozak in the lead. Wow, he made a perfect block on the 38, and his teammate's going to leave him. Lane Riggs leaves Chandler Smith to go to the inside line. Wow. Mozak to the front. Honeycutt looking to his outside. Honeycutt looks to the outside, looking for the lead. But Chandler Smith is to his outside. Chandler Smith is there. And Mozak's going to be shuffled out. Contact between Riggs and Mozak. Yep, Mozak shuffled. Oh, around goes Lane Riggs. And this is going to take out all of them, I think. There goes Lane around, and there is nowhere for his teammate to go. Hard crash for Chandler Smith and Lane Riggs, who hits the outside wall hard in turn 3. Big time crash. And it's a Front Row Motorsports implosion. Big crash here at Bristol. And Grant Enfinger and Dawson Sutton go for a spin. They take Connor Mozak out with them. And very unfortunate for both of them. Looks like Dawson did get a little contact. Same with Grant. Very unfortunate for them. This is going to lead definitely to maybe a 3-lap shootout for the win, or a 2-lap shootout. But big damage for Sutton, Grant, and Mozak. I think they'll still have a chance at it. I don't think they'll lose a lap. It's not that bad. But definitely hurts their chances to win. So with 3 laps to go here at Bristol, we have 7 trucks remaining. And there's a lot of them that are without damage. Only 2 trucks here the only truck, I believe, that doesn't have any damage in this race. Well, actually, we're getting word it's none of them. Caden Honeycutt got some damage, but he didn't pit because why would you? You're leading the race. And we'll take a look at the results. Lane Riggs, first top 10 since Atlanta, but it ends up in a DNF. Chandler Smith has been coming on recently. He does get a top 10, but it's a blemish top 10. He doesn't finish, so he won't get big points. And you know who all these crashes are helping? They're helping Jordan Anderson. But I know for sure Perez is up there in points, so, and Honeycutt is too, but Jordan Anderson had a big points lead. That's definitely going to come down after this week. So 3 laps to go. The rookies, Caden Honeycutt and Gio Ruggiero, lead. Andres Perez is third, another rookie. Then Matt Crafton, one of the experienced drivers. Dawson Sutton, the rookie, in 5th. And then the last experienced driver, Grant Enfinger, 6th. And debut man, Connor Mozak, dead last of the 7 trucks on track. Here we go. Green flag, 3 laps, shootout for the win. Who wins at Bristol? And there they go. Crafton gets shuffled. So does Gio. Honeycutt to the lead. Everybody's single file. 2 trucks who were damaged in that last wreck run 3rd and 4th. That's the 2 of Sutton and the 23 of Enfinger. But right now it's Honeycutt versus Perez for the lead. The top 5 are all Chevys. 6th and 7th are Fords. Mozak gets shuffled out. Here comes Dawson Sutton to the outside. Honeycutt could not block the run. Sutton looking for the lead. There's Matt Crafton looking to make it 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead. 2 to go at Bristol. Sutton shuffles out Crafton. Oh, Honeycutt. Caden Honeycutt through the sucker hole. There goes Caden. And to the lead goes Perez. Perez in the lead. Looking for his first win. He's looked so good as a rookie. Now he's finally has a chance for his first win. But look out. The debut man, Connor Mozak, his teammate, is right there. And so is Dawson Sutton. Perez moves up the top. Here comes Mozak. Side by side for the lead coming to the white. There goes the 2. Mozak leads at the white. Can he win on debut? Here's Caden Honeycutt. He's going to make it tough on him. The 77 goes back to the lead. Oh, they're going to shuffle him out. No more debut win for debut man. Well, there goes the opportunity of a win on debut for Mozak. Now Honeycutt and Grant Enfinger have came out of nowhere. They're side by side for the lead as we head down the back straightaway for the final time here at the last great Coliseum. Enfinger gets a push. Enfinger to the lead. What does Dawson Sutton do? Perez gets shuffled out. Here comes Honeycutt finding his way back. Sutton looking to make a move. Sutton makes it 3 wide. Dawson Sutton looking for it. Here comes Dawson Sutton. He'll make it 3. He's going to be shuffled. He's going to put Honeycutt in the wall. Here comes Enfinger. Oh, he's going to be shuffled out. Mozak and Sutton to the line. It's so close. Oh my goodness. Did Connor Mozak do it on debut? It'll be the second time this has ever happened. Christian Eckes was the first. In the championship race, a long time ago, did Connor Mozak really just win on debut? If he did, he pulled off the last to first, because the race was set off the last week's results for qualifying. Did Connor Mozak just win this race? It's so close. I believe he did. I think he got it, folks. We're going to get a photo finish ruling. And sure enough, folks, your winner on debut, Connor Mozak, got it done. Unreal. Dawson Sutton second. So close to his first win. Grant Enfinger third. Andres Perez fourth. Gio Ruggiero fifth. Honeycutt 6th, Matt Crafton 7th. But this kid did not, this man, he did not drive like he was racing his first ever Truck Series race. He raced like a veteran. He made a veteran move and got it done in a photo finish. Unbelievable from Connor Mozak. Unbelievable. And he'll get to burn it down in his first ever race on debut. And this man's way behind in the points, but if he can do this, he could be a championship threat. I believe in him. Well, what a race that was. Definitely the best truck race we've had of the season. Connor Mozak becomes the second ever driver to win on his Truck Series debut. Christian Eckes was the first 3 years ago in 2022 at the finale in Phoenix. But Mozak gets it done here at Bristol. And man, I believe we're seeing the start of a superstar's career. Thank y'all for watching this amazing Truck Series race. Congratulations to Connor Mozak, Spire, and Bama Buggies. See y'all later. RBL. Peace.